Previously on Wanderwalkers, we drove through the incredible Tauranga region on our way to Taupo. And this week, we're heading to stormy Napier before travelling to the Redwoods at Rotorua. We hope you enjoy the vlog.
We have just left our caravan park where we stayed the night. We slept until like 9:30, so it's probably like 10:30 by then. But we've just come and parked in front of the lake, and we're going to go walk into town and get some food and coffee probably, and have a pretty chill day because the weather's not meant to be great. So we're not really sure what we're doing today, but we're going to find something to do.
Not too much driving today.
Yeah, we'll enjoy our time here, I think. We spent the last few hours walking around Taupo, got some food, walking around looking at the shops, and now we've come for a 10-minute drive outside of Taupo to Hookah Falls. Let's go see some falls, and it is, I don't know if you can tell, but it's raining, so hopefully the rain makes the falls even better. Good evening, guys. It is probably about 7:30 p.m. We've spent the last like 3 hours or so just at McDonald's uploading photos and editing and using the free Wi-Fi and making a few calls to our parents and stuff because the weather has been horrendous today. By the way, we are in Napier. We drove from Taupo to Napier today. There wasn't really much going on because it was terrible weather. The weather has not improved. In fact, it's gotten worse. I feel like we're in a cyclone right now. And Kayleigh and I are sitting in the front. We've just pulled up to the campsite, which is a free campsite right on the water, and it looks dreadful.
This is terrible. But it's free.
I think it's going to be an awful night's sleep. I think it's going to be cold. It's going to be windy. And we're not going to get much sleep. We're saving money, so that's good. Check out this view though. Like, it's literally a cyclone outside. We now have to brave it and make a run for the back because we can't actually jump through because the kitchen sink is just here. So we have to get out, go around and go through the sliding door. So, got everything, let's run. Time for food. Lighter, stovetop. We're cooking soup, which I think is a fitting time to have, considering it's like Armageddon outside. So at least maybe the cooker will keep us warm while it's freezing. So let's do that. Let's get the soup. We got double packs the other day, double tins. So we have half left. What do we got? Tomato soup. Kayleigh's tomato soup. Beautiful. Good morning from Napier. The weather still looks like trash outside.
What a wild night. It was actually not too bad.
It was actually really warm, surprisingly.
Yeah, it wasn't as cold as when we were in Harua.
Something like that.
Awera. So yeah, it was not as bad as that night, but yeah, it was we definitely felt like we were in a cyclone, and like I wish we could have gotten on film how it looked when we walked out of the van last night to go to the toilet. Oh my god, it was definitely cyclonic.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, wasn't it? Luckily the toilet's only like 20 meters away, but still, it was horrible. But the weather has not improved. The window is open, the door is open. We're looking out onto the beach, and as you can probably see, it is just windy, it's grey, it's wet, it's not fun. What are we doing today?
have no idea. I think we're going to go back to Taupo, maybe. There's not a lot to do here, unfortunately, when the weather is like this. And there's probably not a lot to do in Taupo either. When you're in a van, it's very hard.
Miserable. Here in Napier, and we've driven down to a place near Perfume Point, and I'm just walking along the boardwalk to Perfume Point at the moment. Kayleigh's on the phone in the car and it's raining, so here I am just walking down, and I think this would be a really beautiful spot. Well, it is beautiful, but it would be even better if it was actually nice weather, but looks nice still. Just a little bit disappointing that it's really grey.
We got some 2-minute noodles, ramen noodles as they're more commonly known, and instead of putting the seasoning in, we just chopped up some veggies, some carrot, zucchini and onion, and then put like a honey soy sauce through it just to kind of beef it up with some vegetables, which we have not had in probably over a week now, so it tastes really good.
So it's like 7 o'clock. We went to the local supermarket around the corner from where we're staying, and we picked up some snacks. We didn't have any snacks. I got a cookie time double chocolate chunk cookie sandwich, got some chips, got some milk and some chocky. Now it's time to have a chill night in our van
until tomorrow, right?
Exactly.
I think it's going to be hopefully action.
Hopefully tomorrow I think we're going to head up towards Rotorua and Tauranga. It's not a trip to Taupo without a stop in front of the Taupo sign. Love Taupo. And with the lake right behind it. I have to jump over the U. Wow. It actually looks really nice today.
We've been perfectly hard today.
We're now in the Redwood Forest. We are taking the quarry track, which I believe is just under 5Ks. It's about an hour and a half or so at a leisurely pace. So we're definitely going to be leisurely today because we're going to be taking lots of photos as usual. So yeah, we're really excited. It's beautiful. The sun is kind of still coming through.
Nice. So this is near Rotorua. So we've driven from Taupo this morning to Rotorua, and this is our first stop of many today, hopefully.
Yes.
But it looks really beautiful. Let's start walking. So we've been walking on the quarry trail here at the Redwoods, and the walk itself is amazing. It's so beautiful, it's so dense and just the ferns and trees and stuff, and it's actually quite humid. You can see we've taken our jackets off, but the view at the top was pretty average. I didn't even realize it was the view, so I didn't take any photos or anything. But we're on our way back down because it is a circle loop, and I think we are headed back into the Redwood Forest part now. But the walk itself is amazing. The viewpoint is not so great, but still well worth doing. Next stop is the Blue Lake, which is about a 10-minute drive from where we were at the Redwoods. And check out this parking spot. We've literally pulled up and the front of our car is basically touching the water. So as you can see, that person is like right on the gutter and the water is literally just there. Are you ready for the walk to the top of Mount Maunganui?
I hope so.
Hopefully those clouds in the distance don't come in and wreck it, because this should be fun. Hopefully. Let's go. The first viewpoint's already pretty good. Let's keep going. We are climbing Mount Maunganui. We're, what, you reckon, like halfway up?
Probably.
Yeah, it's pretty steep, but the views are incredible already. That's brutal. We have made it to the top. Wow, that was crazy. We're so unfit. We're both struggling.
So we have just gotten back to the campsite after doing our lovely long hike. Well, actually, it wasn't that long. It was only like half an hour up to Mount Maunganui. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But we took the steeper hike. There are lots of different little hikes that you can do up to the top, but we chose the steepest and the shortest. And wow, my legs are really sore now. But there were legitimately people who were running up that hike. So, I mean, I'm clearly just not fit enough to be doing that at the pace that we were trying to do it. But anyway, so we made it up. We got an amazing sunset, beautiful views, and highly recommend it to anyone who is in Tauranga. Really recommend it. It's beautiful. We also met a young woman from the Netherlands at the top of the mountain, so that was really fun because we got to chat for like, I swear it was like over an hour about just like random stuff and her travels and our travels. So it was really cool. We walked down the mountain together. It was just like a really nice evening too. Very good weather, which we have not really had the last couple of days. But if you can see the shadow in front of me, that is just Dan making a bit of dinner at the moment.
We just got back to our campsite where we'll be staying tonight. And we're having carbonara for dinner.
So carbonara again. I think there's only 2 more nights left in the van, sadly, so we're not going to have too many more meals like this. But yeah, we're trying to get rid of all the food that we've got still and use it up, so hopefully it'll be a good meal.
Next time on Wanderwalkers, we head into nature, checking out some of the most beautiful waterfalls the North Island has to offer.
Make sure to follow us over on Instagram at DanWalkerCreative and Kayleigh_journeys, and subscribe to this channel for more travel content. Thanks for watching.